Okay, guys. Welcome to the first Creative Makes live instructional video. Today I'm going to be talking to you about a new printable that I've created. So this printable is available on our website and it's a free download for you. So it has 3 pages. And I've designed this so that I have actual art dice that I've made here, but you guys can use just normal everyday dice. So this game is a really fun one for kids, probably ages 3 and up. You can play it with younger kids, so like 2 years old, but you'd probably only use 1 dice at a time. So basically, it runs a little bit like this. So you can see here, I've done the dice with a corresponding color, and then I've also written the numerical value and the word here as well. So it's really designed to be teaching kids numbers, colors, and then I've also got one with shapes on it as well. So, you know, all your simple shapes that kids need to learn. And then as kids get older, I've then got a third one, which is for patterns. So if you're playing with kids that are sort of 2, 3 years old, you'd probably just start with 1 dice to begin with. And the dice, I'd start with the colors to start with. So you're basically rolling. So I've got my color dice here. See here, this is one that I've actually made. You can pick up these little cubes at like $2 shops, but yeah, I'm not sure whether you'll be able to get them at this point in time, which is why I've done the ones with the actual numbers. So basically what you're doing is you will have your paper, you'll have your page ready out of your printable. Again, free downloadable printable that you can get off of our website right now. It's available right now. And you'll have your corresponding colors for your textures. So you'll roll your dice. So I've got orange here, and I'll draw something in orange. So the kids can draw whatever they like in orange. So with the younger kids, they're going to probably do some squiggles. You might encourage them to draw some sort of shape like a square or a circle. And then you roll again and continue on with that. Then to make it more complicated, you'll introduce your second dice. So you might have your colors and your shapes. So we'll roll again. So let's say I rolled a 4, which is orange, and a 2, which is a circle, which is what I've got here, a 4 and a 2, or a circle and an orange. So I've got to draw an orange circle. So I'll roll again. So this time I've got a green circle. So if I was using normal dice, it'd be a 2 and a 2. So I'm going to do a green circle. Then, as it goes on and the kids get used to playing the game, you can introduce your third dice. So we can roll all 3 at once. So you'll have a square, some lines, and green. So I've got to get my green and do a green square with lines inside. So you'll see I've got a separate page for each lot of instructions. Elsha, can you help me hold up the 3rd page, please? I've got my kids here today because they wanted to get out of the house, but we're all locked in the studio. So say hi, Elsha.
Hi.
Yeah. So these are the 3 pages you'll get with your printable. As I said, go ahead and download it now. It's already on the website. And so if you've got a child who is having trouble learning their shapes, and this is a great page for you. I'm not sure if you guys, is this backwards for you guys or is it the right way around? I don't know, but it looks backwards to me on the filming. So yeah, we've got patterns, lines, squiggles, zigzags, dots, arrows, and spirals. And then we've got Sorry, you can pop that one down now, babe. And we've got shapes: triangle, circle, square, oval, rectangle, heart. And we've got colours: blue, green, yellow, orange, red, purple. So it's a great tool for kids to be learning shapes, colours, patterns. And then as they get older as well, I've actually had kids who have built pictures out of it. So instead of just doing a random green square with lines on it on the page, they've actually, thanks Christy, it's backwards. They've actually managed to make a full picture out of it on their paper. You can also use paint or whatever you want to use to do this. It doesn't have to be texters. Obviously, texters is the easiest. But yeah, it seems so simple when someone shows you, but I've seen some quite complicated images come out of it once the kids are all finished. And they get better and better as they play with it as well. So really just a little gift to you guys to say thank you so much for your support over the last few weeks. So as it's completely free, you don't have to pay for it. You can just download it and print it off. And then I'm pretty sure you can get dice from Kmart, like packets of 12 dice or something from Kmart. You'll only need a maximum of 3 at a time. So I've played this with, 5 or 6 kids at once, and we all sat in a circle and we took turns and we built our pictures up. Each child rolled the dice, and then everybody had to draw that thing onto their page. And it was a really interesting exercise in how each child interprets everything differently as well. So, everyone has to draw a green square with lines in it, but they might draw it on a different place on their page or whatever. So it's really interesting to show the kids that everyone interprets things differently and that everyone's artwork is going to look different despite the fact that they're all getting the same instructions. The other way that I've used these art dice before is a directed drawing game. So if you're looking for something to do with your kids, you can actually roll the dice and you will verbally tell them the instructions, but you might add an extra element. For instance, if I was to roll these now, I would say I would like you to draw a green oval with stripes in it in the bottom right-hand corner. So really directing them on the place on which you would like them to draw their item, as well as giving them different sizes as well. So you might say, I'd like you to draw a giant green oval in the bottom left-hand corner, or a tiny green oval in the bottom left-hand corner. So adding an extra element into it. And then again, at the end, everyone holding up their page and just showing how different everybody's work is, because everyone interprets the instructions differently. So I hope you guys enjoy this art dice game. As I said, go onto the website and download it.